Welcome to the Citizen Journalist Show. This week, as the new government has taken charge, we bring you an agenda for governance and delivery. As you see it, the citizens see it. Over the next 30 minutes, the many videos, pictures and stories that have come on ibncj.com, where you are showing the way ahead. These videos have come on ibncj.com from the capital and beyond. And for most citizens, it's the basics that remain in focus. In Alwar, a citizen is demanding rail connectivity. In the capital, a disabled citizen is demanding accessibility. And in many other parts of the country, it's all about safety.
अलवर से मैं सीजी रिपोर्टर समर गुप्ता भारत के प्रधानमंत्री से आग्रह करना चाहता हूं कि अलवर से दिल्ली के बीच में अब तक 20 सालों से कोई भी साधारण ट्रेन नहीं चल रही। ऐसे में आर्थिक तंगी के चलते बहुत सारी रोजगार के लाभ अलवर की जनता नहीं पाती है। दूसरी तरफ रेवाड़ी से दिल्ली तक की 18 साधारण ट्रेनें चलती हैं। ऐसे में भारत के प्रधानमंत्री से एक बार मेरा आग्रह है कि उन ट्रेनों को न सिर्फ अलवर तक पहुँचाया जाए, बल्कि इन ट्रेनों के माध्यम से अलवर में उन तमाम लोगों को रोजगार मिलने की एक संभावना भी तलाशी जाए। अलवर से सीजी रिपोर्टर मैं समर गुप्ता।
I'm a person with disability. Look, I'm waiting for a bus to go to some place, and you see this bus stop is so inaccessible for me that I cannot climb this footpath and wait for the bus. And even if I climb down, again I have to climb up and go there to take a bus. The condition of persons with disabilities like me in Delhi is such that we cannot have any kind of accessibility in terms of taking a transport or in terms of moving here and there. I hope with the new government coming in under the stewardship of Sri Narendra Modi ji would definitely look into the grave problems faced by persons with disabilities and persons like me, and would ensure that persons with disabilities in Delhi get a fully accessible footpath and fully accessible bus stop so that we can move freely in Delhi.
I am Naresh Malhotra. 1.5 years back, as a CJ of East Delhi, I discussed a very serious issue: inadequate street lighting. As you can see, I am standing on the same road. The situation hasn't changed. New government has brought new hopes. अच्छे दिन आने वाले हैं. Good days are about to come. On behalf of my area's people, this is my request to respected Modi ji to correct the problem of inadequate street light and make my area safe.
Now, the next set of videos that have come on ibncj.com are moving away from daily issues and asking the new government for better employment opportunities and working conditions.
I'm Asim, a citizen journalist from Darjeeling. My message to the 15th Prime Minister of India, Mr. Narendra Modi, is that I would like him to look into the starvation-related death cases amongst the Darjeeling tea garden workers, where the condition is very pathetic. And I want to highlight one special cause which is related to Red Bank tea garden workers, where 32 deaths have been reported in the last 5 to 6 months, and 1,000 deaths have been reported due to starvation in the last 10 years, which is really a huge figure. But still the government has been turning a blind eye to it. They do not have any food to eat, no water to drink, people are malnourished. So I think so with BJP coming into power, they would look into these problems.
Citizen journalist Pratiksha from Bangalore, and my wish for the BJP government is the freedom of being treated as a woman and not as a commodity.
I want avenues to express myself. I want more jobs. I want a healthier economy, better infrastructure.
I hope he gives wings to small-scale industries in India, and especially from the rural sector, as they empower people which are in more need of economic revolution.
Next on the show is GP Singh, turning citizen journalist, taking up the case of a hospital that was to come on a piece of land in Tilak Nagar. In fact, residents of the area say that the board for the hospital has been at that spot for nearly 10 years. The construction yet to begin. Akanksha Pradeep is helping Mr. Singh file this report for the new government.
मैं GP सिंह तिलक नगर क्षेत्र का निवासी हूं। आज मैं सिटीज़न जर्नलिस्ट बना हूं और अपने नए प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी से इस क्षेत्र की एक प्रमुख समस्या की तरफ ध्यान आकर्षित करना चाहूँगा। इस क्षेत्र में पिछले 12 सालों से एक गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल बनना था, जो आज तक नहीं बना है।
Where there should have been a 100-bedded government hospital, there now lies a garbage dump, increasing the risk of disease rather than reducing it. In my effort to highlight this problem, I also made a video and posted it on ibncj.com.
ये जो मेरे पीछे खाली ज़मीन पड़ी है, इस पर एक गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल हुआ करता था, जिसकी बिल्डिंग को 12 साल पहले इसलिए गिराया गया कि यहाँ पर एक नया हॉस्पिटल बनाया जाएगा, जो आज तक नहीं बन सका है। आइए लोगों से पूछते हैं कि हॉस्पिटल ना होने से उन्हें किन किन दिक्कतों का सामना करना पड़ता है।
हॉस्पिटल होना चाहिए यहाँ पे। पेशेंट को कहीं भी इमरजेंसी हो इतनी दूर भागना पड़ता है और वहाँ इतनी फैसिलिटी नहीं हो पाती क्योंकि सारा जॉइंट एरिया दीनदयाल में ही जाता है। फिर
दिक्कत ये है जी, लोग कूड़ा से लोग यहाँ फेंक जाते हैं और तो और जानवर ही मरे फेंक जाते हैं, हमें बैठना मुश्किल होता है, बदबू इतनी आती है।
ज़मीन वेली पड़ी है और उसमें क्या है, शाम को शराबी और मैं किए यहाँ बैठे आराम से अपना नशा करते।
10 दफ़ा तो इसका उद्घाटन हो गया, कोई काम करने वाला है ही नहीं, तैयार ही नहीं है।
कभी कहते हैं कॉर्पोरेशन के पास चला गया, कभी दिल्ली गवर्नमेंट के पास चला गया, लोग पिस रहे हैं, लोगों को सुविधाएं नहीं है, दवाई नहीं मिलती, कुछ नहीं, कहाँ जाना पड़ता है।
The CJ team also took this matter to the authorities to know the reason for the delay.
तिलक नगर का एक 100 बेडेड हॉस्पिटल था, उसमें कुछ पेड़ काटने की परमिशन हमें डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ फॉरेस्ट जो दिल्ली सरकार का है उससे लेनी थी। वो लास्ट ईयर हमें मिल गई है, उसके बाद टेंडर प्रक्रिया चालू हो गई है और कंसल्टेंट का अपॉइंटमेंट हो चुका है। अब ये हॉस्पिटल का निर्माण कार्य चालू हो चुका है।
While the authorities want us to believe that the construction work has already started, but the reality on the ground remains unchanged.
भले ही एमसीडी अधिकारियों के अनुसार ये ज़मीन 5 साल से खाली पड़ी है, लेकिन इस क्षेत्र के निवासी भली भांति जानते हैं कि ये ज़मीन 5 साल से कहीं अधिक वर्ष से खाली पड़ी है। मेरी नई सरकार से यही प्रार्थना है कि इस ज़मीन पर जल्द से जल्द सरकारी हॉस्पिटल का निर्माण करवाया जाए। मैं सिटीजन जर्नलिस्ट जीपी सिंह।
This may not exactly be a central government subject, but our next citizen journalist Dipesh Tank is talking about the arduous task that commute is in a city like Mumbai. And with this report, the hope is that the central government railways will be an efficient and clean system.
My name is Dipesh Tank and I've turned citizen journalist. My appeal to our newly elected Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, is to make our Mumbai locals safer and easy to commute. Come, let me show you what are the issues that we face in our daily commute at Mumbai local trains.
There is no space available for putting the new railway lines. There is no space, and some space has been occupied by the slums.
If it is possible, we should make double decker, just like a flying run.
Okay, so you say that we should make
that
trains
will double decker. It should be changed.
जो एक्स्ट्रा जो डब्बे बंद आते बीच में वो नहीं होने चाहिए, जो जूनी ट्रेन आती है वो नहीं होनी चाहिए।
They are number of train increasing, but they not reach their destination at proper time. I come from Churchgate to Bandar. It take 1.5 hours, but at normal time it take 1 hour only.
The basic solution is they should develop the village. The people will get the jobs where they are staying in the villages only. The crowd won't come to Bombay.
Although we are a resilient force, but it's about time that the government looks into the matter and provide us with safety and convenience in Mumbai local trains. This is citizen journalist Dipesh Tank, CNN IBN, Mumbai.
Time for a quick break on the Citizen Journalist Show. But the Citizen Journalist might travel to different parts of the country to bring you more voices and more expectations from this new government.
Now when the new government has arrived, I think it's about time that we legalize homosexuality in the country. If you want the country to move forward, if you are talking so much about development, I think it's about time that we take other communities as well with us, along with us. And especially, why should we leave one sector of the society behind? Why should we let them live in a closet? When we are moving forward, they should move forward with us.
हम चाहते हैं कि जो सरकार जो है महंगाई कम करे और जो है जो वादे किए हैं उन्होंने उनको पूरा करे।
इस सरकार से यही उम्मीद है बिजली बिल घटे, पानी यानी साफ़ नहीं आती है, पानी साफ़ आए।
I hope the government prioritizes education and skills development.
The new government should take some steps to employ the youth of the country. I would obviously request Mr. Narendra Ji to come up with maybe a committee to look into especially the grievances and to look, for special protection or to make any kind of provisions that helps for the safety and security of all the Northeasterns living in Delhi.
I hope it's more inclusive of minorities, doesn't target the minorities, doesn't encourage fringe groups that will target the minorities. I hope it legalizes homosexuality.
I expect freedom for girls, for women. Like there are rules but they are not implemented, and I want freedom, I want safety.
I would expect the new government to create a safe environment for all the citizens in the country and eradicate the problem of racism.
Welcome back to this special episode of the Citizen Journalist Show, where we're bringing you videos, pictures and testimonials of citizens from across the country putting forward their charter for the new government. Now, Iram Sharmila, the human rights activist, could not vote in the last Lok Sabha elections. But here she is on the Citizen Journalist Show talking about that basic demand of repeal of the Armed Forces Special Powers Act, but more importantly, underlining why non-violence and compassion should be part of every government's agenda.
I want to give him the inspiration to change his mind, to transform his mindset into non-violence. That is the point.
Our next citizen journalist comes from Kashmir. Now, Tawfiq is a student and wants the government to act strongly against harassment meted out to Kashmiri students outside the state. His next demand is that politics needs to return to campuses in the valley. Mufti Islah has helped him frame this charter.
Hi viewers, this is Tawfiq from Kashmir. I'm a student of Peace and Conflict Studies. Well, there are so many issues that need to be addressed, but I, being a student, will take up the student issues only. There are three main student issues that have to be taken care of. The first is the student insecurity that is taking place. The Kashmiri students who are studying outside the state in the country, they are feeling a fair psychosis and completely insecure. I'll not go to the past, but let us look at the recent events that have taken place. For example, the Meerut issue. Not doing anything, they're indicted for something completely unfathomable, and the punishment that they received was completely unproportional. I think the Honorable Prime Minister along with the HRD Ministry need to intervene into the matter and take a serious note and make certain substantiate steps so that the students, wherever they are studying in the country outside the state, they are at ease and feel comfortable. The second issue that needs to be dealt is that we have seen that the Kashmiri community is a poor community and the students do not have the resources to further their education. I think the Honorable Prime Minister along with the HRD Minister concerned, they need to take certain steps, for example the scholarships and vocational training, so that they facilitate the students to develop as capable assets of the society. The third issue that has to be taken care of is actually we have not been encouraged for student politics inside the campuses of our colleges and universities, whereas as compared to other parts of the country, they are encouraged and it's allowed in other parts of the country. I think if you allow us to do student politics inside the campuses, it actually conditions us into an atmosphere of democracy. We get a taste of democracy and we are actually becoming capable of forming opinions, and we develop as capable citizens of the country and develop as positive assets of the society. That's what I need the issues to be redressed.
Our last citizen journalist here on the show is Group Captain Gandhi, an ex-serviceman who with many others fought long and hard for one rank, one pension. And while they did receive partial victory with the UPA government, the implementation of AUROP is still pending. Ranjan Sharma gets his charter for the new dispensation.
भारत में सबके अच्छे दिन तो आने वाले हैं, परंतु पूर्व सैनिकों के अच्छे दिन तो तभी आएंगे जब समान रैंक, समान पेंशन का मुद्दा और सिद्धांत उनको जल्दी ही दिया जाएगा, और वह सिद्धांत उस डेफिनेशन पर आधारित होगा जो कोश्यारी कमेटी ने अप्रूव किया है. जॉब गारंटी टू डिसिप्लिन्ड एंड डेडिकेटेड सोल्जर्स till 60 years of age as it is applicable to all citizens of India. Today, a soldier is forced to retire at the age of 40 years when he has the maximum commitment and responsibility upon his shoulders of looking after his family and parents. एक लास्ट पॉइंट आपको बताना चाहता हूं कि एक्स सर्विसमैन को ऐसा प्रतीत होने लगा है कि जो डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ एक्स सर्विसमैन बनाया गया है, ये डिपार्टमेंट एक्स सर्विसमैन की भलाई का कार्य नहीं कर रहा है। वास्तव में अगर देखा जाए तो ये डिपार्टमेंट उनके हर भलाई के इशू के ऊपर बहुत से रोड़े अटकाता है।
Now, high-rises and shanties continuing to coexist in cities across the country, posing that grave challenge to every government. Equity, growth for all, inclusive growth are some more demands that have come in from citizens across the country. We'll leave you with some more voices and testimonials. We'll be back again next week with a brand new episode of the Citizen Journalist Show.